Hello, 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 and welcome to M.M.E.A.T. Lots of exciting things to talk about today, so let's start off with the sad one. My Tempestus Aquilons that I've been painting up, I have made basically no progress since last week, because my office is cold, and I don't like the cold, and so, yeah, I just haven't painted anything. But I'll try to paint at some point. Hopefully we can get them done within January. Hopefully. But enough of that. Let's get on to some really fun stuff. Slaanesh. There is a new Slaanesh box coming out. Where is it? Here it is. The Champions of Slaanesh, which comes with a handful of the new Slaanesh models. First of all, if you remember, there's the Fulgrim model, which is coming out. He comes with a book, which is fun for all you bookworms. Yeah, obviously, I've already spoken about him. He's very cool. I'm trying to keep this brief because there's a lot to talk about and I tend to blab on. So yeah, Fulgrim, very cool. Check out earlier me if you want to see me whine about him. Or not whine, you know what I mean. Let's get on to the other guys. First of all, Whipman, very kinky, very cool. He's a pretty cool guy. I like his sort of mutated but still pretty human face. He's pretty much just got a weird tongue and some weird slices on his face. Other than that, pretty normal guy, just pale. The cool bottles on his back, there'd be a pain to paint. As far as chaos goes, these guys don't seem to have too much chaos trim going on them. If you look, he's only got a bit on the shoulder pad, that there, and other than that, I mean, maybe this bit here in the back, and a little bit on the back of his leg. But yeah, other than that, and those high heels, I hadn't noticed that he's got high heels. Okay, I like this guy a lot more now, he's very cool. Yeah, but yeah, not too much chaos trim, which is nice. There's a lot of other details though to pain yourself painting. One of which is the sort of faces on the shoulder. I like when chaos people have this sort of faces in their armour. It's very creepy and very cool. Next up is this sort of chaos champion chap. Well, not chaos champion, Emperor's Children champion chap. He's got sort of, I don't want to say cape, like a tabard? Is that the right word? I have no clue what clothing is, I only wear pyjamas. But yes, he's got this sort of Dick Tabard thing here, and then it comes up and over his shoulder with this little pin, and then down into a sort of cape thing, and back up and attaches to his arm. Very fancy, very snazzy. He's obviously got some skin sort of torn over his leg, which is creepy, but cool. I really like the helmets on these guys. I'm always a big helmet guy, but these guys especially. I mean, sort of Darth Vader mouth I've always been a fan of, the angry eyes, the spiky sort of segment where it goes from black to pink, that's cool. I like the fork coming out of his head with the little tuft of hair, it's very, very cool. He's obviously got quite a couple weapon options, the power fist, sort of blade pike thing, a whip, a little shooty gun with a face, that's cute. Here's his face. It's really cool because he's still got the Darth Vader mouth, even on his normal face. And then it comes up and he's got a sort of stretched out head into this crescent moon sort of thing. Very cool. And then here they sort of painted it, instead of being like this dead skin, it's sort of, I don't know what to say, just fancy cloth? Yeah, fancy cloth. And he's got the big Slaanesh symbol, which I forgot to mention on his back. And then here he is in a different pose, plasma pistol, little knife. A very cool champion guy, I quite like him, especially the helmet. On the topic of champion guys, big berserkery punchy dude, not punchy dude, a double gunny dude. He's very menacing with his sort of weird beaky face, massive fucking church organ backpack, and two guns. Very cool. I like the sort of marble thing they've done here on the pink for these guys. Very nice. Then you've obviously got the heavy firing squad with their massive screaming guns. I really like the faces on the end of their guns, they're really cool. They've also got the big speaker backpacks, which is very nice. I like the music theme with the Noise Marines, are they? I believe so. He's also got a speaker face on his shoulder, which is cool. And then we get, before we get down to the regular Marines, we've got these three knife chaps. This guy, pose-wise, reminds me of Lion L. Johnson. You know? Very cool. Yeah, they've also got weird stretched out heads, Darth Vader mouths. They've all got their big swords, and then I think they look quite tall. He's got abs out. They look a bit taller than regular Marines. I'd say they're maybe like Terminator size. I don't know. I could read all this stuff to find out, but I don't want to. Then we get down to the regular Marines, which just look awesome. Again, Chaos trim wise, they still have a lot, but I feel like they've got less than normal Chaos Marines, which is always appreciated. They also have cool helmets, including kinky gags, and then they seem to have just regular bolters, but with slight bits of like, what little design on it? I don't know. It's like little engravings on it just to make it extra fancy, because they're all perfect and pretty. They then have a little knife, big knife, little gun. Knife, gun, you know, it's all the same. Knife, gun. I really like their helmets though, they're very unique, with their ponytails, knife head, ponytail with a little slaanesh sort of symbol-y thing going on. Little fork head, I like the fork heads, they're funny. But yeah, very cool. Knife gun. And knife gun. I like the sort of pipes and weird metal bits in their faces. That makes them look really spooky and cool. Here's some more of them with a whip this time. A whip! And a plasma gun. So yeah, there's a couple of like one-off different options. But other than that, it's mostly knife and gun. Or two-handed bolter. The box itself, though, does not contain all the units I just mentioned. It appears to contain 20 of the regular Marines, and then 12 of the bigger Marines, coming in 2 groups of 6, and then the 1 champion chap. And then obviously the cards, the transfers, and a book. Pretty cool. And you can buy the special book. Yeah, very cool. Nice to see the Emperor's children getting an army. Everyone loves them. I would like to say I'd pick this up, because it does look quite cool. But let's be honest, I've got a pile of shame big enough. I don't need to add more to it. Staying with the Chaos theme, Nurgle got his own little boy. The Lord of Poxes. Poxes? Who knows? He's got a little plasma gun and a massive rusty sword, which looks sick. Just want to say, the way this guy's been painted is awesome. I really like it. I'm a big fan of his backpack. It's got this sort of, I don't know what's going on, but it's got sort of sacks thrown over it, all these pipes and vents going out. It's like a big gas ball. A big bag of gas with vents and stuff, and it's very creepy and very cool. He also has a creepy little broken up cape. It's all torn, and a little sack, little flesh sack holding in all his, I'm guessing these are organ pipes. I don't know what's going on here. He's very hunched over. It's a cool pose, and he's got quite a little bug-eyed alien mask. The eyes are going outwards, which is very cool. He's just overall a pretty creepy cool dude. I might pick him up for next Death Guard December, but as last one went very poorly, I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, very cool guy. I'm not a Necromunda player, but these things look pretty cool. These are the Ash Waste Nomads, and yeah, they're pretty cool. They're like Tusken Raidery sort of guys, Jawa sort of things. They've got this cool chitin like bug armor, especially like this sort of crab claw bit that he's holding on to. It's very cool. They seem to be just little cape dudes wearing bug armor, which is always interesting. They also have bug weapons and horns and skulls, little scavenger dudes. They're very cool. There's also these little centipede, millipede worm things. Very cute. And then obviously a little upgrade box thingy which comes with a couple heads, couple arms, some banners, some guns, all very nice. Surprisingly, when you look at them up here and they're all coated in bug armour and stuff, there's only about 2-3 bug panels here, which is interesting, but nonetheless. There's also okayish terrain. It's actually quite nice terrain. It's a cool little tower thing with guns all over it. It's pretty cool. But other than that, yeah, pretty cool. Finally, Blind Goat Man. Very funny, very cute. Evil little golem guy. Cool, see you next time. Goodbye.